Hey, how you doing? I am Gio. Welcome to the channel, or hopefully welcome back, because we are on episode 8 of season 3 of Dark. We are on the final episode of the Dark story, right? This is the finale. This is called, predictably, The Paradise. Das Paradies. It's been daunting, right? First of all, if you haven't, I'm Scottish, I can barely talk English, forgive me. If you haven't seen my reactions to the other episodes, you can go back and watch them all. They are all on the YouTube channel, and you can see me, my little mind, try to piece this all together as we go. So the position we're at now, right? Jonas created a machine. Adam, I liked the last episode because you saw the middle piece, right? Hannah turns up to see Jonas in the old Thanos factory in, I think it was Bartos. Is it Bartos? Says, is it Bartos? Says Jonas has changed, traveling's changed him. And you've seen like the halfway point between Adam. It's like Adam and Jonas, old Adam. Adam doesn't really look like Jonas, right? But this guy, this Jonas with the scars, he looked like Jonas, right? And he changed, and he killed his mother and stole his sister because she was in the wrong place at the wrong time, because he needed everything in position. So older Jonas has got to the point that to destroy the knot, he needs to kill Martha. Well, he needs to kill what's inside Martha. And because the baby is born of two worlds, he needs to use the power of the apocalypse of the two worlds to kill it. Which sounds fair enough, right? It kind of shows you Eve. I mistakenly thought that Egon and Claudia and Bartos were all Adam's side, but they weren't, they were Eve's side. You see everyone with knowledge of the future positioning, right? You see Eve, Martha, telling Egon to go back and protect his bloodline. Hannah, who was like bleeding. Bartos went back to save Bartos. Noah went back and took Elizabeth to where she was supposed to be. Right? And in the Adam side, everything was positioned for this one moment. This was got to be the thing. Apocalypse happened in two worlds. Adam created a portal to focus the power of the apocalypse into Martha. It destroys Martha, by the way. Martha is torn to pieces. A Martha is torn to pieces. There are lots of them. We've got spares. There's tons of Marthas. Martha's torn to pieces, and then Adam's sort of waiting for the rapture. He's waiting to the end, right? He's waiting for his paradise, because I think Adam has figured out that paradise is death, right? Because he said to Noah one time, like, you do this and you'll meet your paradise, knowing the end of it for Noah was being shot and killed, right? So to Adam, I think paradise is death. So he's waiting for it, right? And then it happens. He's like, this isn't right, someone went wrong. And then, boom, Claudia turns up. Old Claudia, who's dead. Of course she is, of course she's not. Who the fuck knows at this point? But, so this is Das Paradise, episode 8. If you end up liking this video, like the video, push share. If you like this kind of content, I'm going to be doing a lot more European, UK stuff, stuff other reactors don't usually do. You can suggest things for me. If you want to support the channel, you can become a channel member, or you can join the Patreon. It is very cheap. All the information is in the link below. Right, I think that's it. I think we're ready to go, are we? So, I need a notepad. I need a notepad. This is pretty much the only thing I react to that I need notes for. I need to actually write notes. Right, so, deep breath, cross yourself. This is episode 8. This is called Das Paradies.
Jede Reise hat einen Anfang.
We're back to the actual start. Wow.
Aber deine hat kein Ende.
Yours has no end.
Sie besteht auf immer
It
fort.
goes on forever and ever. Yeah.
Ich bin hier, damit deine Reise endlich ein Ende findet.
Ooh.
Du bist tot. Ich habe dich töten lassen.
Du hast immer noch keine Ahnung, wie dieses Spiel gespielt wird. Du willst diesen Knoten zerstören. Aber jeder Schritt, den du tust, wird dazu, ihn zu erhalten.
This can't be. Mate, it is. She's standing there. She's standing right there.
Ich habe Martha und den Ursprung getötet.
Obviously not. Brother.
Deine Welt und Evas Welt. Sie beide hätten nie existieren dürfen.
Ooh.
Es gibt eine dritte Welt.
A third world. Wonderful. Brilliant. A third fucking world. Piss off.
Welt, aus der dieser Knoten geboren wurde. In der alles seinen Ursprung hat. In der ein einziger Fehler begangen wurde.
So Tannhaus caused the whole thing. Tannhaus tried to go back in time to save his family. Split the world into two.
Jeder Schritt musste genau so getan werden wie zuvor.
Every step has to be taken as before.
Bis zu diesem Moment.
Up until this very moment.
Ist das schon einmal passiert?
Yeah, mate, of course it is.
Du versuchst, den Ursprung zu zerstören. Das ist unendliche Male passiert.
Of course it is, mate. It's a loop. It's happened several
Du und
times.
ich. Geschieht zum ersten Mal.
Ooh, this is the first time. Oh, Mother.
Ihr beide habt auf eurer Reise unvorstellbare Dinge getan. Weil ihr nicht loslassen könnt, was ihr
Ja.
tief im Inneren wollt.
This is the moment she kills Jonas, right? Happened so quickly. Like Jonas dying and how Jonas happened. Like not long ago. And then she's got to repeat it. Yeah.
Aber es ist unmöglich.
That's why she looks so hesitant, right? Because it was brand new to her. It had just happened. I'm sorry. No.
Wieder und wieder geboren werden kann. Bis ich begriffen habe, dass wir nicht alle Teil des Knotens sind.
Yeah.
Beide Welten sind ein Geschwür, das aus etwas anderem entstanden sein muss.
Du weißt, was du tun musst. Mach es schnell. Lass sie nicht leiden.
Yeah. Suffocate Regina.
Damit ich alles dran setzen werde, es zu verhindern.
Yeah, I love how they've made her like a halfway point between old Claudia and Claudia. They've got her looking like what she'll become.
Alles, was ich getan habe ich für Regina getan.
So everything Eve did is to keep the origin alive. Everything I was done is to try and end it, and Claudia is to end both of them so that Regina will live in the origin world. So Claudia has been manipulating this whole thing from the start. Both of them. Every character. So that's why the hells look different. That's why in one world hell can have damaged ear, and in the other world his entire face, right? And that's why he says I must stop him. Stop who? Stop you. This is you. This is the guy he's stopping. He's stopping this from happening.
Du bist es gewesen.
Oh! Yeah, he's just stopped you, mate. Oh, this is mind blowing. This is so wild. Adam's back. Adam's just fucking shot her and he's back. Yeah, sorry mate. Sorry about that. Apologies. I was wrong.
Es gibt einen Weg, wie du nicht zu mir werden musst. Wie all das hier niemals passieren muss. Aber dafür musst du mir vertrauen.
Right, he's just watched him shoot Martha. And he said, trust me. You must trust me. I know I murdered your soulmate, but trust me.
Du musst Martha holen,
Get Martha, and what?
bevor Magnus und Franziska sie holen.
Get her.
Und bevor alles wieder passiert.
So last episode, when she was on her way to stop the apocalypse, Francesca and Magnus took her to save Noah, right? Jonas. Noah, who the fuck? Jonas. Because they not went back like 15 minutes earlier to give him more time here. Right, so you could actually be stunned and waiting for them instead of trying to catch them. Is he just got a kidnapper? Is he just got a straight up kidnapper? Time that. Time napper. Ho 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 ho! Holy shit! Remember, she's just seen him shot at this point, isn't she? She's just seen him murdered.
Heute ist der 21. Juni 1986. Der Tag, an dem unsere beiden Welten erschaffen wurden.
The Data Worlds were created.
Sondern in seiner Welt. Tannhaus, der Uhrmacher. Er wird heute die Passage zum ersten Mal öffnen.
Symbolic, right? Very symbolic, like he said goodbye to it.
Ich weiß, warum du hier bist.
Adam? Adam and Eva.
Aber am Ende ist jeder tot.
Every death is just a new beginning. Not this time, mate. Not this time.
Dass ich sterbe, ist nur ein weiterer Schritt im Kreislauf. Du wirst mich heute töten. Martha wird mich finden.
Things are going to be fucking different.
Das ist nicht richtig.
This isn't right. Checkmate, motherfucker.
Sie müssen in der Ursprungswelt verhindern, dass unsere beiden Welten jemals erschaffen werden.
Das hier ist der Moment, an dem die Passage
This is the moment, right? He opens.
geöffnet wurde.
So the passage opens
Thanos
then
hat
what?
versucht, in eine Welt zurückzureisen, in der seine Familie noch lebt.
The three worlds, right? The three threads. Oh, Tannhaus, you silly fucker. You silly man. Oh. That must be scary, right? That must be very scary because you've got no sort of basis for what that is. Like, you've got no idea what that is. You could go at a different time, you can go to a different place, and it's still, you know what it is. They've got no fucking clue what this is.
Er sieht traurig aus.
Der Junge, der da steht.
Aber da ist niemand. Da ist doch nur eine Schrankwand.
Wow. Wow.
Musst du jedes Mal wieder davon anfangen? Kannst du es nicht einmal gut sein lassen?
Ich dachte, du willst den Laden.
So this is kind of the accident happened after an argument.
Ist das alles, was du dazu zu sagen hast?
Right, so he feels responsible for it. He feels responsible, so that's why he fought so hard to get them back.
Du hast mir doch gesagt, die Welt da draußen wäre voller Geheimnisse. Und dass das, was wir wissen, ein Tropfen in einem unendlichen Ozean ist, ja? Wenigstens da hast du mal recht gehabt. Keine Ahnung, warum sowas überhaupt irgendwelche Zuschauer hat. Da hat immer nur nach oben geguckt, Sterne, Galaxien, beschissene Universen und mich. Mich hat nie.
Mate, what are you into? What are you into? Death metal, leather? The fuck?
Man kann sich seine Familie eben nicht aussuchen.
You can't choose your family. Absolutely not. But your family also can't choose you. So chill the fuck out, right? Oh my god. Oh. Whew. I thought it was them who caused the car crash. I thought it was going to be because of them that car crash. Wow.
Die Brücke ist gesperrt.
Was?
Es gab einen Unfall.
Findet ihr das lustig oder was?
Was wir wissen, ist ein Tropfen. Was wir nicht wissen, ein Ozean.
Oh.
Er liebt dich.
What the fuck?
Alles für dich tun.
Your father split town for you. Your father created a world looking for you.
Los, komm. Marek!
So that's it. That's it done. The bridge isn't open. They don't die. Tannhaus doesn't create a time machine. It's all good, right?
Ihr seid zurück?
Die Brücke ist gesperrt. Dein Sohn denkt, er hat ein paar Engel gesehen.
Mach dich nicht lustig.
Yeah, angels. Yes, angels literally saved your life.
Charlotte hatte ich auch schon.
Go kill Charlotte. Oh. So it was Charlotte. It was actually Charlotte. This Charlotte.
Im Licht.
In the light.
Ich hab dich gesehen.
I saw you.
Als Kind.
As a child.
Du hast zu mir geschaut.
You're looking in my direction.
Glaubst du, dass irgendetwas von uns bleibt? Das ist das, was wir dann sind. Ein Traum.
And we never really existed. You and I are perfect for each other. Holy shit. I knew he was going to say that. I knew I was going to be the last thing he said to her.
Glaub nie etwas anderes.
Wow. So it's it. It's let them gone.
What a wonderful world.
Wow. Wow. So Martha and Adam and Jonas, Adam and Eve and Jonas and Martha are gone. Yeah. So why is Claudia disappearing then? Where is everyone in these two worlds going? Wow. Regina.
Und jetzt stoßen wir auf Regina.
Hannah. Peter.
Auf dich.
Katharina.
Und danke für die Einladung.
Ja, auf dich.
Peter being Waller and Hannah. The fuck?
Dein Auge. Das sieht viel besser aus.
Du hast uns nie erzählt, was da eigentlich genau passiert ist.
Mir hast du es auch noch nie gesagt. Erzähl mal, Torben.
Komm mal.
Tell us.
Ihr müsst versprechen, dass es niemandem weiter erzählt.
Erzähl.
Letzten Sommer ist...
Scheiße, hab ich mich erschreckt. Ich weiß auch nicht, ich glaube, ich hatte gerade ein Déjà-vu oder sowas.
Glitch in the Matrix. Winden's wants to be liked again. She's pregnant. She's pregnant. With Jonas. Jonas. Say it.
Ich glaube, ich finde Jonas einen schönen Namen.
So that is dark done, that is dark finished, and it took a bit of time after finishing the show just to kind of, I didn't know what to rush into, like a conclusion and a outro and all that kind of thing, you know, but yeah, I was, you know, there's things that are enjoyable to watch and there's things that are worthwhile, right? And Dark wasn't necessarily enjoyable at times, but it was worthwhile. It was worthwhile. It's the only thing I've reacted to so far, I think, that I've actually needed a notepad and pen to take notes, right? Because it went from the story you thought was happening, it turned out to be something completely different, right? Right, they were very good at adding bits in to send your loops, to twist, you know, from the welcome to the future to the Adam shooting Martha to the Martha's world with everything happening in reverse. And, you know, they took a complicated story, but they did it in a way that it was just the right amount. It was just the right amount of complex, and you know, it didn't go too far. But yeah, the ending though, I'm not sure what I think about the ending. Right? Like you know, Martha and Jonas are gone. I say die, but like no, they never existed. Right? They never existed, and yeah, and neither did a lot of other people, you know, like we talk about Martha and Jonas not existing, but you know, neither did Ulrich or Magnus or Elizabeth or Francesca, right? Because they were all part of that loop, you know. If Martha doesn't exist, Martha's son doesn't exist, Tronte, Katarina. Well, Claudia is Tronte, Ulrich, you know, and again, if Charlotte isn't taken to the future, she just lives her life with her actual parents, right? If there's no crash, she's away somewhere else living her life, so there's no Elizabeth, there's no Francesca, and it's sad. It's a little bit sad, right? We concentrated on the main characters, and you know, it was also come to terms with Jonas telling Martha that, you know, we're in the wrong position, we're not supposed to be here, we've screwed everything up. To tell somebody that is rough. Right? It's a big thing to tell a teenager, you're not supposed to exist, so let's just go and fix it so we don't exist anymore. I'd be going, no mate, I quite like existing. I'd rather, if I'm given a choice, I'd rather exist than not exist. Right? And then I also thought that, so they've been doing this loop infinite times, right? It keeps repeating. The characters, the same thing keeps happening, you know. over and over again. And Adam's been trying to break the knot, untie the knot for however long, and nobody ever thought that it would go back to the watchmaker and the watchmaker's son. No, it took Claudia to figure that out. As smart as Adam was, apparently, he never figured out that we just stop the watchmaker, because Eve knew what it was, right? Eve knew, because Eve gave Claudia the blueprints to give to him to make the time machine, right? Jonas knew, because Jonas got him to fix the fucking time machine, because he had sort of made it in the first place. He wrote the book about time, right? So they were aware of him, but they never actually realised that if you want to break the knot, you just stop him creating a time machine, right? It seemed, at the end, it seemed very simple. And it's like, why hadn't they sussed it out, right? But yeah, I was, from start to finish, the characters were great, the music was great, the casting was wonderful, right? The different versions of the same character were out of this world. I've never seen nothing like it. Like, it genuinely looked like the characters older or younger. Like, the casting was amazing. The writing was amazing. You know, like, when someone gets written, you don't know if it's genius or madness, right? To have that come out of your mind. Genius or madness, or both, a little bit of both. The acting, the storyline, like I said, the touches were great. Especially in season 3, when, you know, Waller, he's got 2 eyes, but he's missing an arm. Elizabeth can talk, Francesca is deaf, right? And everything's just slightly different, right? Yeah, I'm not sure if it's one of the best things I've ever seen, because like I said, it wasn't necessarily enjoyable at times, because it was, you're trying so hard to catch everything. I think it would be better watched a second time, right? I think it would be better watched a second time. I'll probably got to do that in a few years, but until then, I was top of the line. I was top quality TV, right? It really was. And I'd also like to thank the person who suggested it. I'd like to thank the person who suggested I do it in German as well, because I think that made the experience better. It did. Usually in life, if I'm watching something, I'll watch it in the original language and with subtitles, right? Because it is better. But I had thought that for a reaction you needed to sort of have the English dubbed over. But no, it turned out good. And I'm glad. So thank you for that. Thank you everyone who joined me on this journey. Like watching a monkey scratching its head, looking confused a lot. Thank you, and thank you to you guys on Patreon. Thank you to channel members. If you'd like to support the channel by becoming a patron or becoming a channel member, you get early access to a few other perks. Everything's in the description below. I was great. I was really good, and I loved it. And I'll catch you on the next thing, whatever it may be. Right.